so please feel free to ask your questions as well. This session is being recorded and access to the recording will be available on the same page that you logged into, so keep an eye out for that. And feel free to submit your questions throughout the whole session. We'll get to answer as many questions as we can. There is a Q&A box down at the bottom that you can use, and there's also a chat that works well also. So don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions during the session. And now I will hand it over to FSA.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Stony Brook. I'm Angela Agnello. I'm the Senior Director of Marketing and Communications for the Faculty Student Association. In the background here, I also have my colleague, Dawn Bellacci. She is the Director of West Campus Dining Services. So I'm happy to answer questions at the end of the presentation, but you are also welcome, if you want to put something in the chat because you don't want to forget your question, you're welcome to do that, and she can respond to you there. So the Faculty Student Association, we operate most of the non-academic services here on campus, such as meal plan, buying books, Seawolves apparel and merchandise, student health insurance, meal plan, Woofy Wallet, which is a debit card program on your card. All of these are services that we offer, and we're going to go through this presentation. But one of the things I wanted you to do is, if you can jot down stonybrook.edu/FSA, that'll take you directly to our homepage. And on our homepage, we have a little welcome center, and it will, once you click on the new student welcome center, you'll be able to get hyperlinks to all the different services that we offer. So if there's anything you need to take care of before you come to campus, you'll be able to do that. It has a handy back to school checklist there. Okay. So we are Long Island's most awarded dining program. As you can see, we have many awards that we have received. NACOFS is the National Association for College and University Food Service. And for 2 years in a row, we have won an award for our sustainability initiatives. NACAS is the National Association of College Auxiliary Services. And for the many diversity and inclusion programs that we've incorporated in our program here at Stony Brook, we won an award. Food management, we won an award for Jasmine, which is our international food pavilion, which has an international grocery store there, which you'll visit. And for Long Island Business News, we received the Real Estate Architecture and Engineering Award for the top education renovation. And that is for the Market at Westside, which you'll see later in the presentation, which is an expansive convenience store that we have here on campus. So I'm going to jump right into meal plan. These are some of the benefits of the meal plan that you'll see. We do have restaurant quality meals here 7 days a week, craveable, sustainable, authentic cuisines. You'll notice that each week you'll receive an email from FSA where you'll learn about the themed meals that we have, the guest chefs, the international nights, all the different pop-up, fun pop-up events that we have. We have more hours and locations than any other SUNY campus, and all of your special dietary needs can be accommodated. I'll introduce you later in our presentation to Laura Martirano, who is our campus dietitian. So these are just a few of the celebrity chefs and guest chefs that we have here on campus. We're very proud to celebrate the different heritage months that the university also celebrates. And when we bring these chefs in, not only do we offer really fun and different cuisines that students can try, but the other great part about it is that we'll have cooking competitions and cookbook signings, meet and greet, and photos with the different chefs. So we try to, make it a really interactive dining program here at Stony Brook. Now here, you're going to take a quick glance at the different meal plans that we have here. Now, for new students, resident students who are living here on campus, new students, residents in their first 2 semesters at Stony Brook, regardless of where you live, you're going to be required to be on a meal plan. And these meal plans are they're not very different, the Woofy Fluffs and the Woofy Deluxe plan. But here, what you'll see is that each of the plans includes unlimited meal swipes. and that is for dine in. If you can excuse me for just 1 second. Okay, so for the meal plans that we have offered here, the unlimited meal swipes are available at Dine In. And that is East Side and West Side dining. And what I like to give an example of that is it's kind of like a refrigerator where you can go into dine in as many times a day as you want, 7 days a week. So sometimes you can come in and maybe you just want to have a bagel and a cup of coffee. Other times you might want to come in and you want to get a full meal. And those dine-in locations have multiple food platforms where you're able to go to many different food stations and try different foods that you like every day. The other part of the meal plan includes guest passes. And those guest passes are, if a friend or family member would like to come with you to dine in, which is our all you care to eat dining locations, then you are able to use your guest pass to swipe them in. Now, the dining dollars that you see included in the meal plan, dining dollars are used at our retail location. So if you want to go to someplace like Starbucks or Subway or the Jasmine International Food Pavilion, you are able to use your dining dollars for those locations. The thing that I would like to remind you is that dining dollars, you can use throughout the spring semester, but they don't roll over to summer or fall. So by the meal plan end date, which will be commencement in May, you have to use all of your dining dollars. The last column you see here is the add-on meal exchange. It's completely optional. It's not something that you have to decide today, but some students like it because you're able to use a meal swipe for a preset menu at some of our retail locations. So for instance, if you wanted to go to the student activities food court and you wanted to get use one of your meal exchanges, let's say you went up to the pizza station, it'll tell you, oh, this might include pizza, 2 garlic nuts, and a fountain beverage. So it'll tell you at each station. Our website has the different food platforms that offer the meal exchange, what those preset menu options are. Now, for commuter students, you're not required to be on a meal plan, but I have to say there's definitely ways here that you can save money. So all meal plans are tax exempt, so it's better than paying with your debit or credit card. Our dining locations do not accept cash. But what you can do with your commuter plan, you can choose any of these plans. They can be billed to your student account. And, it's broken up into dining dollars and it includes bonus meal swipes. So if commuters want to go to the dine-in all you care to eat, they have meal swipes that they can use. And also when you go to the dine-in and you pay with dining dollars, you can save 10% off the door rate. So if you use up your bonus swipes and then you want to use dining dollars at any of the dine-in locations, you can also save money there. So a lot of commuters, the meal plans are used with your ID card, so you don't have to carry around something separate. There's a magnetic stripe on the back of your card. Later in the presentation, we'll talk about it, but basically what students do is they'll download the Get app and they're able to use contactless payment and show their ID card via their mobile device. So just a little reminder here. So for new students, you'll be on one of those two plans, the Woofy Plus or the Woofy Deluxe, and you can use your dining dollars at retail locations from January 19th through the 22nd. The dine-in locations are going to open on January 23rd, and that's when you can begin using your meal swipes from then until the end of the semester. I always like to remind everybody to go to stonybrook.edu/dining. You can write that down. You'll use it a lot throughout the semester. Because as the hours change throughout the semester, you'll be able to see what locations are open when, but you're also able to see where to eat and have access to menus and things like that. So this is one of my favorite slides. It's 3 apps that you need to download. So the Get Mobile app I had mentioned is great for you to download because you're going to need that to show your ID card via your mobile device. But we also have mobile ordering. So you'll be able to order through your device and pick up at many of our retail locations. There's also an app called NutriSlice, and this app will allow you to see the menus before you go to a dining location. You'll also be able to see heat maps so you can see density of how busy dining locations are. And you can also see the nutritional information for all the items that we serve here on campus. You're able to also apply filters. So if you're someone who has a food allergy, and let's say you wanted to avoid dairy, you're able to apply that as a filter. If you are only looking for vegetarian items, you can apply that as a filter. So that is definitely a handy app to have. And the one that I wanted to talk about was the Stony Brook Campus Card app. That app you can download. You're able to check your balance. So if you want to see how many dining dollars you have left, you can do that. You can report your card lost, which is definitely an important feature because you're using your card for other things such as, access to your residence hall, your library card, things like that. And you're able to add funds. So if you start with a smaller amount of dining dollars and you'd like to add along the way, you're definitely able to add funds also through the Stony Brook Campus Card app. So here I kind of teased a little bit about it in the beginning. So here's our special dietary needs. Laura Martirano is our registered dietitian that we have here on campus, and she does offer free nutrition counseling to all students. So whether you have a special dietary need, a food allergy, or you're just looking to eat healthy, Laura is a wonderful person to meet with. She can meet with you virtually or in person. She can take you around to the dining locations and show you, what you can and can't eat based on your dietary needs. And she also offers a lot of pop-ups throughout the semester where we call them Wellness Wednesdays. You can meet her in person, you can talk to her at a dining location, and you can sample different foods. Like February, she's doing some Heart Healthy Month wellness tables. And it would be great for you to, connect with her on a regular basis. We also do offer kosher meals here on campus. We do have a dedicated restaurant concept called Delancey Street, which is at Eastside Dining. But there are kosher meals that you can, upon request, that you can get also at Eastside and Westside Dining. We offer halal options at Eastside and Westside Dining. You can get a halal protein option at the grills at Eastside and Westside. But we also have at Eastside Dining a retail concept called Halal New York, which has all halal food every day there. You'll also see some icons on the menus, both through NutriSlice and on the digital screens in the dining locations. You can see where the healthy options are, and you can also see the vegan and vegetarian options offered. So let's dive in where you can eat here on campus. I know this map is a little bit hard to view and we're in the process of updating it, but the take home here is that there are many, many dining locations on campus, and each building has multiple food platforms. The other thing that I also wanted to point out that at Westside Dining, our dine-in location there is nut sensitive. So we don't make any foods with nuts there. We don't order anything with nuts. So it is a safe dining location for people that have a nut allergy, but we do say nut sensitive because there's no way of knowing if somebody comes in maybe with a granola bar in their pocket there. But I just want you to see all of the retail options, the dine-in, and all the places that you're able to use your meal plan here on campus. So Westside Dining, as I mentioned, is an all-you-care-to-eat location. When you go there, you'll notice that we have a grill station. There's an international food platform. There's made-to-order deli sandwiches, pizza and pasta. There's soups. There's a salad bar. There's a coffee and dessert station. Lots of fresh fruit. We have something also called Rooted, which is a vegan station. Lots of great options there because it's not just sides, there's center of the plate food options that you can get there to get a full meal. Eastside Dining also, same thing, has many of the same food platforms there. The salad bar, the grill, the pizza and pasta station, the deli where you can get toasted subs. They also both have something called Oasis, which is an allergen friendly station. We'd love for students on a regular basis to meet our chefs and get to know them and tell them the things that they like and they don't like and they want to see more of. So we definitely encourage interaction with our culinary team. Here's the Rooted Vegan Station. These are not stock photos. These are real photos of all the foods that we serve. The Rooted Station also has a lot of global cuisines there. You're able to get things there that are for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and all of those options can be viewed on NutraSlice. Here's Eastside Dining. When I mentioned that we have a lot of retail on campus, Eastside Dining does have that dine-in all you care to eat. But in addition to that, we have something we call the Boulevard, where you have a lot of food platforms. So inside the Emporium is our convenience store, but that's where the Delancey Street Kosher restaurant's located. And then we also have Island Soul, which is Caribbean cuisine. New York is at Eastside Dining, and we also have Urban Eats. And Urban Eats is a location where there's a grill and you can get made to order deli sandwiches and things like that. But they are also rolling out a new concept within Urban Eats called La Olla, which is Dominican and Puerto Rican cuisine. So we're really proud to be able to offer a lot of variety here on campus. Now this is Jasmine. When you go there, it's in the Charles B. Wang Center. It's a beautiful, beautiful international food pavilion. There they have Indian cuisine, Korean, Chinese. They have made to order sushi. There's a beautiful tea bar, and there's also an international grocery store. They have the poke bowls, which you see listed in the photos here. So there's lots of great options. It's definitely one of the very favorite locations of our students here on campus. This is Sac Market. We have an Argo tea bar. Students are able to get acai bowls. There's a lounge space where students can study and meet friends. We also have craft salads and sandwiches and wraps. That is right in the center of campus in the Student Activity Center. Now, also in the Student Activity Center, we have SAC Food Court. So one of the most popular things there is definitely our stir fry station. There is a grill there. The grill is actually being completely redone. They're rolling out a new station there called Kickin' Chicken. We also have pizza and pasta and soups and coffee there. This is just a quick little prototype of what the Kickin' Chicken concept is going to look like, but there's lots of great sandwiches there. We're really excited for students to see that when they return to campus. Now, Roth Food Court, starting in the fall and continuing in the spring, we keep making improvements there. There are lots of favorites. This is where you're going to use your dining dollars because it's a retail location. So there's Smash and Shake, which is a grill that has burger and chicken sandwiches, veggie garden burgers, things like that, milkshakes. But there's also a great concept that's very popular called Khadka, Essence of India. An actual Stony Brook alum helped us to develop the menu. So there's Indian cuisine there. Cocina Fresca is a brand new concept that we're rolling out for the spring, and that you can get your favorite burritos, tacos, and bowls. Chef Jet's Modern Asian Kitchen is a concept brought by celebrity chef Jet Tilla. He's from the Food Network, and there's a lot of different Asian style entrees that are there. And there's also a Subway at this location. So it's definitely a favorite. It's a 5-minute walk from the Student Activity Center, which is the center of campus. And I think you're going to love it there. So now I'm going to jump into buying bucks now that we kind of went over a lot of the dining stuff. Lots of exciting things happening there. Now for textbooks, once you've registered for classes, you're going to go into Solar and you'll be able to see the books that are listed for each of the courses that you're taking here at Stony Brook. Once you have your class schedule, your textbook summary, you can go into sbushopred.com. There you can order your books online, and then you can have them shipped to your residence hall. Also, you're able to do in-store pickup. That's another great option here on campus. And definitely, when I spoke to you at the beginning, stonybrook.edu/FSA, if you have any issues with buying books or you're not finding something that you need, you can either contact ShopRed West directly. The information is there on the website, or you can contact us here at FSA. Now, student health insurance, all students are required to have health insurance here on campus. We have some great folks that work in our FSA services office. So please take down that number if you have any questions about the different benefits that are offered, or if you're already covered under your parents' plan, you're able to waive your self-insurance coverage. And if you have any issues with doing that waiver, you can definitely contact the student health insurance office through that phone number. All the information is listed through that website online. So Woofy Wallet. Now, I mentioned that you're going to have your student ID card, and on there you have your meal plan. Well, you'll also have another debit account called Woofy Wallet. So Woofy Wallet is a prepaid declining balance debit account. It's not part of the meal plan. It's completely separate, okay? But it's able to use for other things. Your meal plan can only be used for food and beverages. But Woofy Wallet, you're able to use on and off campus. When you use it at dining locations on campus, you do get an 8% discount. And our convenience stores offer other things. So for instance, let's say you forgot a toothbrush or razors, or you need some shampoo or shaving cream or aspirin, things like that. Those are some of the items you can buy at the convenience store and can use your Woofy Wallet account for. You can also use it at vending machines on campus, if you had to mail a package in the mailroom. If you want to go to ShopRite West, which is our campus store, and you need lab goggles or graph paper or a notebook or pens or pencils, or you want to buy a sweatshirt, all of those things you can use your Woofy Wallet account to make your purchases. And before, when we had that slide about the 3 apps to download, I had mentioned about the Stony Brook Campus Card app. So you're able to check your dining dollars there, and you're also able to check your Woofy Wallet balance there. You can add funds to either one, Woofy Wallet or dining dollars, through that app. And you're also able to view your transaction history. So you can see, where you're spending your money from today through 6 months back. It doesn't get into the nitty gritty details, like I ordered a burger, fries, and a Coke on Tuesday, but you're able to see the location. It could say Urban Eats spent $6.09. It'll tell you what the location is and where you're spending your money. So here's Woofy Wallet. For off-campus merchants. A lot of commuters like Woofy Wallet for this reason, because they're able to go to off-campus restaurants. You can also use it at Stop and Shop. You can use it at CVS Pharmacy. I definitely encourage people to go to the website stonybrook.edu/Woofy Wallet, because you're able to get a lot more information. So you're able to see what the current vendor list is for the off-campus merchants. You can see the bus routes on how to get there. So if you don't have a car and you want to take a bus to visit these locations, and then some of them offer delivery or special discounts and promotions, and that information is also available on the website. Micro fridge. So if you're thinking of getting a microwave fridge combo, this is the only one that is allowed through campus residences. You're able to rent it through the website mymicrofridge.com. If you have questions, the 800 numbers in the slide. You can share it with a roommate and split the cost if you'd like to do that. It also has those USB chargers. So if you need to charge your phone, or you're looking for an outlet to charge your iPad or things like that, you're able to do that also with this microwave fridge combo. And here's just a little shortcut to that webpage that I was talking about that has the new Student Welcome Center with the checklist. If you want to jot that bit.ly down, you're able to go there. Also, we have a team of people here that are happy to answer any questions that you have. So please jot down that number if you want to speak to someone in person, or our meal plan email is up there. If you have questions about meal plan or any of our services, definitely shoot them an email through there. Now I'm open to questions if anybody has. If Dawn or Alexis, if you want to just shout them out to me, I'm happy to answer them.
So there's one in the chat, but if you want to answer it out loud also, someone asked if they could purchase resident meal plans in cash.
No, we don't accept cash. You are able to have it billed to your student account. That's how most students do it. If you did want to pay for it through a credit card, I believe you can do that through the website. If you have any issues, with trying to make that transaction, you can call the meal plan office and they can help you navigate it.
Another question that just came in was, can we buy or bring our own mini fridge?
So campus residences does allow you to bring your own mini fridge. It's the one that is waist high. You can go to the housing website and find out more specifics. But if you're going to do the one that is a refrigerator microwave combo, it has to be the microfridge version, through microfridge.
So while we wait on some other questions to come in, could I just have Allie speak quickly about her experiences as a student?
Sure.
Okay. Allie, if you want to take over for a few minutes and just talk about your experiences with, getting your textbooks, where you like to eat on campus, stuff like that.
Yeah, I would definitely say in terms of where I like to eat on campus, it's definitely I like Jasmine and I like Island Soul. Jasmine is definitely a big favorite. It's usually where most of my dining dollars go to. And then I run out of dining dollars and then I'm like, oh my gosh, what I do? So definitely try to budget your dining dollars and be very wise when you're spending all of that. But I really enjoyed Jasmine. It's also really close to like the east side of campus if you live on the east side of campus. Um, which I really like because I live on the east side of campus. And yeah, but like depending on like if I have class, like if I'm in the main part of campus where all the academic where like the academic mall is, sometimes I'll go to Starbucks because it's pretty close to it's at the library actually. And if you don't know what like the Get app is, it's like when you can pre-order stuff, which is really nice. And sometimes I'll do that and order something off of Starbucks. And yeah, those are kind of just like a little bit of my favorites.
Thank you so much. So if anybody has questions for Allie also, you're welcome to type them into the Q&A box. But I'll pull up some questions that we get in our email a lot. So one is, what is the latest a student could cancel their meal plan for this semester?
Okay, so this is some great question, something I should have mentioned. You can upgrade your meal plan at any time. And if you started with a higher plan and you want to downgrade to a lower plan, you can do that during the first 2 weeks of the semester. But as far as canceling a meal plan, if you're a resident student living on campus, you're required to be on a meal plan for the first 2 semesters here at Stony Brook. So as long as you're living on campus, you're going to be required to have that plan. If you're going to be living off campus and you need to cancel, I believe you should just contact the meal plan office now and let them know that you change your living arrangements or something like that.
Thank you. We'll stick around for a few more minutes to, just make sure that nobody else has any last minute questions. So if there's anything that any of you, want answered, type it in the chat or the Q&A. But if not, we'll just take.
One other thing
yeah.
I just wanted to mention is that, when you're here and you're on campus and you're dining, we definitely want to hear from students. Like feedback is so important to us. So if there's something like, I don't know, we're out of ketchup or, there's a menu item that you really wish that we had, we really want you to talk directly with, our dining team, our culinary staff. Our dining website, that's stonybrook.edu/dining, has a website feedback form. We get tons of comments every day. You'll get a personal response from a dining manager, someone from our dining team. We have the SBU Eats, which is our social media channels, and students are welcome to contact us through those channels. We have the dietitian on staff, Laura Mortarano. You could contact her directly. Dawn is always available. You can email her directly. So we're definitely here for students, and we just feel like, if there's anything that you want to tell us, anything that you want to change or you'd love to see more of, we definitely want to hear from them.
Perfect, thank you. So I just put that link in the chat to the website that she mentioned, and it's also SBU_eats for their Instagram. So definitely check that out. It'll give you a pretty good idea of the variety of options that are offered on campus. So it looks like all the questions have been answered so far, but as Angela mentioned, if there's anything that you think of later, definitely still reach out to them. So I just want to give a quick thank you to FSA for presenting, for Allie as well, being here to give her perspective as a student, and then also to everybody who attended and asked your questions and engaged with us. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.